Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is Hybrid Plus channel, and in this video I want to talk about the operation of the air suspension at your vehicle. As you can see according to the video, each suspension it has a 4 air spring, and these springs will stretch with the help of the compressor, because the compressor it's that collect the air and is sent to the air spring. So at the next slide I will talk about the main component of the air suspension and their function. First of all, I want to give a definition that air suspension is a style of vehicle suspension that's powered by an electric pump or compressor that pumps air into flexible blows that are typically made out of a textile reinforced type of rubber. This component that I want to talk about is the solenoid valve plug. It's the main component of the air suspension. Its air struts or air springs receives their air from the compressor through air suspension solenoid valve plugs, and actually it's managed that the air it should go to the which air spring. Air suspension control unit that will send message to the solenoid valve plug. The suspension is managed by this module, which also independently modifies the tension in each tire to provide the smooth ride possible given the state of the road. Suspension control module can be exercised, loaded, monitored, and the findings reported by each system is a simultaneous and independent manner during testing. The height sensor front axle left. For the rear we have left and right, and for the front of the vehicle also we have left and right. So total we have 4 type of this axle. The definition is push the height control valve arm up to raise the right height, add air to the air springs, or down to lower the right height, so remove air from the air springs until the distance between the suspension mounting surface and the center of the axle equals the designed right height. For the air spring, it's keep the vehicle at the constant standing height regardless of load. As I said, at your vehicle you have 4 types of it for each suspension. And in here we have air compressor. Is a tiny air compressor or a small compressor that is used for, well, as you can see according to the name, it's air compressor, compressing air for use in air suspension system. This compressor must be connected to the power source. They typically activate when your car is turned on and when the air pressure in your tires is low. For the pressure reservoir in a pneumatic system, air reservoirs are utilized to adjust the variations in pressure. A flow valve allows air to enter the reservoir where it is held until a preset time is reached when it is released. So according to the timing, it's one of the most important components. For the air pump, it's the moisture is kept out of the system by the air dryer, and according to the video you can see that the movement. In here you can see the structure of the air suspension, that we have gauge line or valve manifold. This is the valve manifold, that's the solenoid valve block. Then we have the filter or the reservoir, pressure switch, air blows, and the controls. So you can see the 2D connection of the air suspension, and there is a one component which is the name of that is the relief valve. It's to release the excess air to maintenance pressure inside the accumulator, which you cannot see inside the structure photo. So the connection is easily and you can find out properly.